Hey, what's up, you guys? Today I will be showing you how to play League of Legends. It is a game. Yeah. So this is the client. Okay. Before you enter the game, this is where you're gonna be. All your friends are on this side. Messages down here. Settings. Honestly, I still don't know what half of these are for. To play the game, press play. There's a couple different game modes. This one changes a lot. It's just whatever random game mode. Like it's like a twist on Summoner's Rift usually. This is the main one, the 5v5. I'm gonna be going over this one. This is the one. This is basically the same thing without the jungle. It's just running it down, really focused on team fights, and you get a random champion to start. So if you're wanting to try like new people, play ARAM, but honestly you should just try stuff in the bot games. Like when you're starting out, just play bot games just to try stuff out. Because in like PvP, some people in the League of Legends community are a little bit toxic. Actually really toxic. There are a lot of nice people, but you will come across very, very bad people. So this is your profile. This is your collection. So all of your champions will be here. When you start off, there is a pool of free to play. Oh shoot. There's a free champion rotation. When you start off, you can try out all of these people for free, and it switches every week. So yeah, if you want to try someone and you don't have enough blue essence to buy the champion, just try them out here. If they're free to play. But yeah, blue essence is like the main currency to like buy people. So like, if you don't have the champion, you can unlock them this way and buy them. It's also good to go over their abilities. But I would recommend watching a video because like there's videos out there for every single champion, like how to play them. Watch a video first on how to play them, get like the rundown, and then just try them out, see if you like it, like their play style. Because there's so many different play styles for like so many different. There's literally like a million. Like look at all these guys. Like so many people to play, and they're all sorted by classes too. Like different kinds, like fighter, assassin, mage. There's so many different things to play. Yep. And then this is your loot. So if we have like an event going on, you're gonna get tokens and stuff. And then you can, if you don't want to spend money on the game, because it is free to play technically, but you get chests sometimes, and they'll give you skin shards. If you have enough of this orange stuff, you can unlock the skin shard, and then you get the skin for free. And this is a store where you spend all your money. Skins go on sale every week. New skins every Monday. So when you start the game, like when you enter a match, you get to choose like who you're gonna play, and you can sort it by which lane you're going. And I'll explain the lanes in a second. But I think I'll just teach mid lane for now. At the bottom, we have summoner spells. So these are gonna help you, like, these are just like extra things that you can do in the game. So the flash is kind of a necessity. It helps you get away, or it helps you go into like certain situations. This one, normally I take ignite. It just adds like a little, I don't know, it basically sets them on fire, and then their health depletes like gradually. So if you can't get that last shot in, it kind of secures the kill. And then these are the rune pages. You want to set up your runes for the champion you're playing. This is what I take on Ahri normally. But yeah, we're just gonna go like this. I'll explain runes like in a hot minute. So in League of Legends, basically you run around as these little dudes. As you can see the map on this side, I'll be starting Q. And then make sure you buy items at the beginning of your match. Now they have suggested items, so you can kind of just take like whatever's suggested. Always take a ward. This helps grant vision. But yeah. So with Ahri, we go right in the mid lane here. And then the whole point of the game, I'll explain in a minute. But yeah, with the abilities here, like, get these ones one by one, and then max whichever one you want to do, like whichever one you think you would need more. So for Ahri, I'm maxing her Q because it does the most damage, and like, it kind of has the most utility, I guess. But yeah, she just kind of throws out the orb, and then it comes back to her wherever she is. So you can do a lot of like fun stuff, like with the flash up, and then it comes back, I don't know, like a boomerang. Gonna come back like a boomerang. Where's my JoJo fans? Anyways, these little dudes, these are your minions. They fight for you. So if they're not here and these red guys are here, you get hit by the red guys. So you gotta make sure like these guys are here while you're in front of their little dudes. Oh fuck. We'll pretend to hit those. So with the red guys, you wanna hit them and then get them like really low health, and then you get money from them, from killing them. When you last hit, it's called last hitting of minions. And then as you kill them, that's called CSing. Sorry, I'm not really doing it too well, I'm trying to explain this. But yeah, you wanna like get the last hit in so that it kills them and then grants you money, because with that money you buy items and those items will make you stronger. But yeah, don't walk up to a red like wave of minions, because you will get murked. Like, you will die. Look, this guy's hitting me right now because, yeah, rude. Anyways, see, I'm maxing, or I'm getting my other abilities as I level up. You want to make sure you pay attention to like when you level up, just so you know, oh, I have a new ability, like I should probably get that right now, you know? And then these guys, this is a turret. If you're under the turret without any of your little blue dudes, you get hit by the turret. So at the only time you want to go into the turret is when your blue guys are under the turret, because then they get the shot. Like, don't worry if they get hit, like, you don't want to get hit. So they can take the damage for you. That's like their whole purpose. Or if one of your teammates goes under, if they're tanking the turret, that means they're gonna get hit by it so that you can go underneath the turret. Oh, warding! I'll talk about that. So these little wards, these grant you vision. If you hold down 4 and then you left click, you can place the ward. And then when you walk away from it, you'll have vision on the map. So you always want to be watching the map too. And then the last ability you get at level 6, that is your ultimate. So this one, it's different for every champion, but it basically, like, I don't know, it has a really high cooldown. You can only use it like once every like however many minutes. Depends on the cooldown. But you want to use it like at the right time, you know? Like, you don't want to like just waste it. To get back to the base, you don't have to walk back. Just press B to recall. There's an 8-second recall and it teleports you back. This bar right here, the green bar, this is your health. And then this is your mana. At the beginning of the game, you have a really like low amount, so try and like conserve it. But you don't want to like you want to try and use your abilities to like get the other enemy, like get the enemy's health down. Don't use your abilities too much on the minion waves because it'll like waste it. Like, there's no point. The turret does enough damage to the minions so that you can like, if the wave crashes into you, you can like just use the turret's damage. But yeah, CSing, very important. Farming, yes. You want to try and hit all of them, like try and last hit all of them, like get all of the minions dead, because that gives you the most amount of dollars in your little bank account. And then once your wave comes here, you hit the turret. These are called plates, these little things. You want to get all the turret plating down, And the goal is to get all of these turrets gone and then get to their base. So this is the jungle. If you're new, you're probably not gonna be in the jungle. Like, I actually really don't recommend it. It's probably used to get better to a lane first and have like someone else jungle. If you're new to the game, just invite me to your party and I'll play jungle for you. It's good to know 2 roles. It's also okay to main someone. If you really like a champion and you main them, then that's okay too. But it's really good to have diversity, because in the normal draft pick, there's a chance that your champion will be banned because there's a pick phase and a ban phase. So when you ban a champion, you don't have to play against them. If you really hate a like if you really hate like Teemo or something, or like, oh my god, Master Yi. If you really hate that guy, you ban him. You never want to see him ever in your life. Just ban him. But if you play Master Yi and someone on their team bans Master Yi, then you can't play him. And then you're like, oh damn, like who am I gonna play? So it's really good to have like I don't know, a decent understanding of like 3 or 4 champions probably. But yeah, there's some champions that are really similar to each other, so you could probably just learn like those guys. But if you really like women, for example, and you want to play just women champions, literally go for it, because there's so many champions to play. So ban phase, like I said, I don't want to play into Urgot, so I'm banning him. Top lane, most top laners take teleport, because top lane is more like an island kind of. It's very far from the dragon and the bot. A lot of team fights happen in the bot lane. Yeah, I find that top lane seems to be more of an island. For runes, if you don't know what runes to take, just look up on Google like your champion and then build. There's a lot of good builds online that you can try out, but really just play with it. Like, you don't have to like swear by a build. You can just like play with whatever build you like whatever, like something that matches your playstyle, you know? So at the beginning of the game, depending on like who you're playing, if you're mid, you don't have to worry about it. If you're top lane and your jungler wants to start here, you have to go down and leash them. So just get it, like help them get it down to around like 600 health. But if you're playing bot lane, like these two, you help them with this buff. Help them get it down to like around 600 too. Like, it's kind of mean to leave it at 1,000. Like, that's actually so rude. So get it down to around 700, 600 is pretty good. This lane is really tough because he's ranged and I'm not. So he's just gonna poke me out. You have to play really safe into stuff like this, because eventually you will be able to kill them even if you're being countered. It's just difficult right now. But yeah, if you're scared to play a champion because they're short ranged, a lot of people are scared to do that for some reason, or you're scared to play them because they're too hard, literally don't be. My advice, like, yeah, you can start to learn on an easy champion, but if you really like someone, just watch videos on how to play them. You'll get them eventually. Like, actually, with practice, any champion you can play. Play someone you really like, because then you will have fun. Because sometimes this game can be a little bit unfun when you get like counterpicked or something. You know, you're not doing too well in lane. But it is what it is sometimes. So here Zac is coming up for a gank. A gank is when the jungler helps you get the kill in lane. So that's what is happening right here. And be nice to your teammates, because then everyone's gonna have a good day. When you're pushing into a turret like this, watch for them to come back, and always watch here. Like, if you can't see their jungler, like if you can't see Viego or whoever they're playing, don't push in too far, because there is a chance that he could come up behind you and try and kill you. So you always want to be like aware of that fact. If you're scared to go in, it's not like there's no shame in waiting for your jungler. But don't be rude and like beg them and like flame them if they're not coming up. Like jungling is not easy. Like I don't know if you've noticed, but I haven't talked about it because it's not an easy role. Like you have to really know how to play the game to play jungle. So if your jungler's not coming up, just give them time, let them do their thing. They might be behind and they're clear or something. Just let them vibe. They're figuring it out. So yeah, be nice to your junglers. That's the biggest tip I will give today. The best thing about League of Legends is alt chat. Sometimes it is very good. Pressing tab, by the way, lets you see all of their stats. And if you have your camera unlocked like this, holding down the spacebar helps you bring it back. Also pressing this little camera icon down here. And at the very end of the game, you get to honor a teammate. Don't skip it. Just give someone an honor. Even if they're bad. Actually, if they're really bad, if they're like toxic, then don't do it. But I really like the Zac, so I'm gonna honor him. But yeah. And then at the end of the game, it shows your stats. We're gonna pretend that this went really well. Actually, we're not gonna pretend. This game went terribly. And that's okay. We got a C+. You can click the advanced details to show all of these stats, half of which I still don't know what they do. The graphs, these are the damage graphs. You see this? Do you see this is what I was into? But yeah. My entire team kinda, sometimes you should have got into it with the homies. I did take the wrong runes. That is on me, but yeah. Yeah, I think that right about concludes it. If you want me to show you a champion, I will play them. So if you want me to just comment what champion, like go through the like 100 however many 150, I think there's more champions. Tell me who you want to see and I will play them for free. I mean, it won't be good, but that's not the purpose of this. Is to show you like introductory level, like I'm not that good myself, but I do know a little bit to like get you started, because it is a really fun game to play with friends. If you're just playing it casually, I think that I can give you information, but I definitely recommend watching videos on champions that you really like, so that you can learn how to play them and learn what position they play. Yes. Anyways, that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you learned something from this, because I want you to play League of Legends, the free game for PC. Yeah. Thank you. Bye.